If one day the speed kills me, do not cry because I was smiling. I have an airplane hangar with 17 cars in it. That's no joke. I have a half pipe in there, too, you know, like a big ramp, where I skateboard. It's awesome. It's the ultimate fantasy. I'm a crazy car guy. I've got an airplane hangar full of cars. I grew up hunting and fishing. I've always been into archery. I've always been into cars. In my family, that was just stuff we did. That's just the way it was. I wish I could be behind the wheel for every stunt. I get that a lot. I'm Brian a lot more than I'm Paul Walker, which is awesome. When I hear, "Hey, Paul Walker," my hair stands up on the back of my neck. It's uncomfortable. But when I hear it's Brian, it's cool. I like Brian. There's more to life than movies. My parents never looked at my acting as a career. They saw it as a way to help provide for the household. Basically, you're selling a world as an actor, right? I mean, it's like any salesperson. If you believe in your product, you know your product, you sell it a lot better. I just turned 40, and it's weird to think that I've been doing this almost my whole life. I was a child actor and then didn't do it through junior high and high school, then started up again in my late teens doing Young and the Restless. As for Hollywood, I've got a killer job, and I'm having a blast. I have the luxury to go on trips whenever I want and invite my friends who can afford it. And, God willing, I'll be able to do all that till the day I die. I sometimes struggle, because my job is like the antithesis of what surfing is all about. Surfing's simple. It's real. I'm not affected by violence the way some people are. I don't know why, but I enjoy that intensity. I live by go big or go home. That's with everything. It's like either commit and go for it or don't do it at all. I'm not afraid of anything. That's just the way I am. Surfing soothes me. It's always been a kind of Zen experience for me. The ocean is so magnificent, peaceful, and awesome. The rest of the world disappears for me when I'm on a wave. If you spend any time with a man, you'll realize that we're all still little boys. My philosophy is, if you can't have fun, there's no sense in doing it. I'm a Christian now. The things that drove me crazy growing up was how everyone works at fault-finding with different religions. I'm much more likely to give myself a kick in the butt than a pat on the back. If I lost weight, I'd be two-dimensional. I'm not the least bit polished. I come from a blue-collar background and I never thought I could feel comfortable around the English. I want to have the freedom to do whatever I want. My motto is, you have to get in a sport a day. If you spend any time with a man, you'll realize that we're all still little boys. My philosophy is, if you can't have fun, there's no sense in doing it. There's a lot of guys that just get comfortable with their positions and rest on their laurels. I had to earn my way. I don't go for the flash and panache. I was definitely ahead of my friends. I was French kissing girls way before anybody else was. Me and my buddies are all like brothers. So it's okay for us to say I love you or whatever. It's always cool. I think that comes from my dad. That's just the way he always was.